Thank you. David Fincher with National Child Care Coalition. Thank you, Commissioner Scott, for your remarks. I'm taking you at your word, and I'm making a suggestion.
Okay.
TSR, I agree, has been a great success. I agree with Dr. Landry, has been a great success in demonstrating the essential components of achieving good student outcomes for our pre-K population. And I would like to see us think about how to export that. In other words, let's make it scalable. We heard a gentleman talk about something not being scalable. Let's think about how to make that scalable to more of the provider resource that's out there. And I can't say how that would happen, except that I know there are enough smart people in here that can figure that out. But let's figure out how to export it to more people to cover more children and get more people ready for kindergarten, more children ready for kindergarten.
Yeah, I think you start with scalability with respect to your content standards. Now, our pre-K standards are voluntary, but the last iteration that we did, I think, really helped set the stage for not just teachers but parents, so that you have actionable materials for both teachers and parents to help their early childhood setting, regardless of where they are. And that's another thing we need to respect, is we want to serve a child no matter what environment they're in. Like I said, Head Start, public school pre-K, or subsidized childcare, but also if they happen to be with a parent, a relative, in a church setting, we want to make sure that no matter what setting a child is in, that they have the skills and the resources to be successful in school.
Commissioner Scott, I'm with the, my name is Don Tickham. I'm with the Texas Early Childhood Education Coalition as well. First of all, I just want to thank you for your leadership in pre-K and early education, and we really support, or we're really thankful for all the support you give in early education over the years. But I'm particularly excited about what you said about children with disabilities. TechEg is thinking about ways that we can incorporate that into our Texas plan when we review it. And I would just wonder, from your point of view, like, what can the advocacy community or the coalition community do to support some of the ideas or initiatives you have, or, you know, what kind of information should we try to prepare for you and process for you? I
think any research studies, as I mentioned, the research on autism has been particularly enlightening to me, on how we can better engage students at an earlier age to help them be successful in school. So any information that you have like that, and then moving into next session, you can be a powerful voice with me on when the legislature convenes and we have another policy bill talking about how we target the resources that we have.
I'm Carmel Borders with the Tapestry Foundation. And listening to all the wonderful information we heard from our researchers today on what skills teachers need in the classroom to interact with kids, I'm wondering if there's any way that we could get this information instilled into the colleges of ed training and into the community college preparation courses that they give for our CDCs, so that some of these teachers would come fully knowledgeable about these issues.
That is a great point, and something that we at the agency have been working on with the legislature last time through Senate Bill 174 as a beginning point, but also for our English language learners, making sure that colleges of education understand the English language protocols that are now in our curriculum. So I think that you've hit on another great point, and I will take that back and make sure that we are doing that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. One more.
Sandra Morales from TMC. I know that with the TSR project, the definition of the Texas School Ready Classroom, we apply it to both public schools, ISDs, Head Start, faith-based. I know that TMC, as a Head Start entity, had also applied for E-rate. And we're asking that if Head Starts are included as part of Texas School Ready certified classrooms, and we are part of a classroom, we would also want to consider that one day Head Starts are considered to be able to qualify for E-rate grants in regards to technology.
I think that's a fair point as well. One of the things that we've tried to do is recognizing we have these big silos of funding and respecting each silo's independence, we're also trying to get them to work together. And if you're serving children in a Head Start center and you need access to technology, you ought to be able to get that as well. So I will take that back and see what I can do.
And hopefully, all Head Starts will be eligible for that type of funding.
Obviously, have to talk to the feds, but we'll see.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And that's it. As I said earlier, it is a beautiful day. I think that it's going to be even better based on what we've learned today, so take that with you and enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you. All the PowerPoint presentations used during the summit will be available through CLI or TechEC. I think they both agreed to post those on their websites. Thank all of you for your attendance today here at KLRU and all of you across the state at your locations. Do celebrate the day. Even if you're not in beautiful Austin on a beautiful day, go out and celebrate it anyway. But don't let this dialogue end. Now's the time to really begin to have conversations and meaningful discourse about our next steps in addressing early childhood development in the state of Texas and the needs of those children in poverty. So